What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Massive news, huge news. His Excellency, Turki al-Sheikh, make sure that fighters are going to engage, as we seen him put up the post where he says he no longer supports, and Whaaat season and the ring will no longer support fighters who use excessive movement in the boxing ring, right? And he stated that he wants exciting fights. He wants fighters that is going to engage, and he don't want boring fights. He wants to get the best bang for his buck, which I told you guys that highlights a specific demographic of fighters, right? Because when you say fighters are running around the ring, quote unquote, or compared to fighters that are standing, toe to toe, what fighters are you talking about? Right? When you talk about fighters standing toe to toe, you already talking about Mexican style fighters. When you talk about fighters that are moving, everybody understands that he's talking about slick black fighters. So in order to combat that, in order to make sure, because like I said yesterday, you cannot make sure, there's nothing he can do to assure that fighters stand toe to toe or engage, right? It's up to them in the ring. So how does he combat that, right? He must have saw what I said. Guess what he did? Starting with this fight card coming up July 12th with Shakur Stevenson and Zepada, right? He shrunk the ring. He made sure the ring is going to be small. It's going to be an 18 by 18 size ring. That's a small ring, people. That is a small boxing ring. That favors who? The pressure fighter. That doesn't favor the boxer. But here's the thing. The joke's going to be on the pressure fighters. Because guess what? These slick black fighters, the Shakur Stevensons, the Devin Haney's, the Terrence Crawfords, those types of fighters, in the pocket, they're going to make a mockery of the pressure fighter. Mark my words. Okay, you seen it when Shakur fought Yoshino. You seen it when Devin Haney fought Jorge Linares, right? You seen Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. That's in the pocket, right? Mid-range fight, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. I promise you. See, people are automatically thinking, oh, they can't run, they can't move. Now they're going to be in trouble. Okay. Their reflexes is still at an all-time high. Their reflexes is still at an all-time high. Believe that. Is it going to make it for more entertainment? I agree. Yes, 1,000%. It's definitely going to make for more entertainment. The smaller ring with Shakur and Zepada. Then you got Belinga and Shiraz. And people are saying Turki is doing this, to favor his guy. Well, that's not true, because Shiraz is his guy. And Shiraz is more of a boxer than a puncher. Edgar Belinga is the puncher. That don't favor Shiraz. That favors Edgar Belinga. That's who that favors. So that doesn't play in the hands of Shiraz. That plays in the hands of Edgar Belinga. Believe that. Edgar Belinga gonna have the upper hand now in that fight. Small ring. He don't have to look for Shiraz, who's the taller guy, who the rangier guy, who he would have to find his way to the inside of Shiraz. Or he ain't going to have to do that now, because Shiraz can't move. That's not going to favor Shiraz. That's going to favor Edgar Belinga. And in this scenario, right, with Shakur Stevenson and Zepada is a puncher. Zepada don't fight well in the pocket. He fights, he's a great pressure fighter, and he wears his opponents down. Tevin Farmer showed you that. When they fight in the pocket, he don't have great in-pocket game. He don't fight well in the pocket. He's a pressure fighter who breaks his opponents down with his constant consistency. Shakur's going to make him miss in a phone booth and make him pay. And suddenly, you're going to see the pressure fighter not want to engage. And now what is the notion going to be? What is the narrative going to be? Because you're going to see William Zepada's punch output suddenly drop because of Shakur Stevenson accuracy, counter punchability, and elusiveness. Mark my words. I guarantee you, this fight, his output that's typical of his normal output won't be the same. Bet your bottom dollar on that. Bet your bottom dollar on that. I guarantee y'all that. It's not going to work out well for Zepada. And it's not going to work out well for these pressure fighters. Mark my words. Now, if this is the case for Terrence Crawford and Canelo, now that's a different story. We got to see how that plays out. But let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. So 18 by 18, that's an extremely small ring, people. That's an extremely small ring. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.